Hello, sports fan. This is Stephen here with Sports Trace Plus. I'm bringing you a very special breakdown. I'm going to be bringing you bold predictions. Before I get right into that, I want to make sure that you're subscribed to the YouTube channel so you can get all the breakdowns, all the updates. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Now, we have a bold prediction. I'm going to be making a couple of them, but this is going to be one that kind of makes sense. This was needed for not only the Baltimore Ravens to get better, but for them to have a potential chance to close out and get to the actual Super Bowl past the AFC Championship game. And I'm talking about Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry will lead the Baltimore Ravens into Kansas City to match up against the Kansas City Chiefs or better. And I feel like from the standpoint, when you look at the offensive line, when you look at Morgan Moses, when you look at John Simpson and Kevin Z, you think about them being healthy. You think about them potentially having the game at halftime with a small lead over the Kansas City Chiefs or whoever's in the AFC Championship game. And you're thinking Lamar Jackson doesn't have to have the full plate of pressure on his back. He can turn around and hand the ball to a healthy running back. And who else to hand that ball to other than Derrick Henry? I feel like Derrick Henry is going to have more than 1,500 yards with the Ravens. I feel like he's going to run away with the rushing title. And I feel like he's going to be fresh and healthy because throughout the year, they're going to be balanced on the rushing attack. They're going to have multiple running backs running the football, but Derrick Henry is going to get the plethora of the carries, and he's going to be able to lead this team in rushing. Even at 30 years old, Derrick Henry still can do the job. You know about when running backs hit that wall and they just... No, this is going to be a situation where not only Derrick Henry thrives, but he essentially doesn't have to hit the home run every play. If you could bleed the clock out when the Ravens have a lead of 3 points, 6 points, 9 points, you got to think, in the AFC North, there's close games where the Baltimore Ravens take on the Steelers, Baltimore Ravens take on the Bengals, where it's just one possession game. They're going to win a lot of those games because Derrick Henry's going to close out in the fourth quarter. Lamar Jackson doesn't have to take chances or risks of getting hurt or getting hit. And you got to think, this is the perfect recipe for them to win. This is how they normally win football games. They just get a lead and they run the clock out, they bleed it out. And I think that they're going to have one of the highest play counts in the NFL offensively. I think that not only the creative that we saw from last year, the creativity, but you're going to see a more mature group offensively. Lamar Jackson is a little thinner. We talked about how in the offseason he's lost weight so he could be more agile. I think this is going to help them. This is going to, you got literally a bodyguard running behind Lamar Jackson. And I feel like it's going to be a big one. So my bold prediction is not only Baltimore Ravens will rush for more than 1,500 yards with Derrick Henry, but also they potentially can make the Super Bowl with that kind of offense and defense that they still have on their team. So all you NFL fans, Baltimore Raven fans, and other fans, get in the comment section below. Definitely check out Sports Trace Plus. We'll see you on the very next episode.